Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lovett, and today we are going to continue our series understanding the Kibbe test for black women. I believe we are in question 8, but I'm going to combine question 8 and question 9 to make one video. So question 8 says, my hip line can best be described as A. Tapered, straight, and boyishly narrow, but I do thicken here when overweight. Kibbe's hip line is a perfect example of an A hip line. And if you don't know who she is an Ethiopian supermodel. Option B says my hip line is straight, slightly tapered, and slightly wide. I believe Naomi Campbell, Simone Biles, and Zoe Kravitz all have a B hip line. From the images I've used, you can see that A and B hip line are very similar. There's not much difference. The only difference I can say is that B hip line just looks a little bit wider. Option C, moderate, in even proportion to my bust and waistline. Now, if you look at Rochelle Humes, you can see that her waistline does have a little bit of definition, but the definition looks moderate. And it's the same thing with Zoe's hip line. That's because they all have option C hip line. I'm sorry guys, I know I should be in option D by now, but I just wanted to show you another example of an option A hip line. Solange Knowles has an A hip line. Okay, back to option D. Option D, shapely and rounded, more prominent than my waistline. Halle Berry and Lupita Nyong'o are perfect examples of a D hip line. E, extremely soft and rounded, whatever my weight is. You can see these ladies in the photos. They are of different sizes, but with an E hip line. Question 9 talks about the flesh on my upper arms and thighs. The flesh on my upper arms and thighs are A, long and slender. This doesn't just apply to people who are skinny. If you have an option A, flesh on upper arms and thighs, it means even when you are overweight, you look more compact rather than full. Kibbe has an option A, flesh on upper arms and thighs. Winnie Harlow also has an option A, flesh on upper arms and thighs. B, elongated and more muscular. Now, Simone Biles doesn't just have an option B, upper arms and thighs, because she is athletic. Even though she isn't, that's just the way she is. Ciara and Naomi Campbell are perfect examples of an option B, flesh on upper arms and thighs. Option C, moderate. You don't look long and slender, neither do you look elongated and muscular. You don't look soft either, you're just somewhere in the middle. D, soft, slightly short. Rihanna is a perfect example of option D, flesh on upper arms and thighs. Now I know you will say Rihanna is not short. She's very tall. Yes, it goes to show that you don't have to be short to have an option D, flesh on upper arms and thighs. From the photos of her I've shown here, you can see that she appears very soft. I mean, the flesh on her upper arms and thighs look very soft, and even though they don't look short. Now, I made a collage with Rochelle Humes, who has an option C, flesh on upper arms and thighs, and you can see that Rihanna looks a little bit softer than she does. Option E, very soft, slightly wide and fleshy. Beyonce and Tyra Banks are perfect example of an option E, flesh on upper arms and thighs. You can see how fleshy they look, very soft they appear. I mean the flesh, of course, and that is it. Now, I want to take this time to clarify something that might be a misunderstanding. This lady here, Destiny Etiko, has a D hip line, an E waistline, but the same thing with Halle Berry and Lupita Nyong'o. But the flesh on their upper arms and thighs is not D or E. This is because having a defined waistline or a defined hip line doesn't mean you have to either fall into the romantic category. So just consider these things when you are picking your answers. Halle Berry has an A flesh on upper arms and thighs, Destiny Etiko has a B flesh on upper arms and thighs, and Lupita Nyong'o has a C flesh on upper arms and thighs. To explain further, you can see that Lupita Nyong'o, even though she's voluptuous, doesn't appear soft. Same thing with Halle Berry and Destiny Etiko too. The flesh on her upper arms and thighs looks elongated and muscular. That's it for this video, guys. Please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.